Hi everybody, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mel, and thank you so much for stopping by. So today is a video that it's like a part 2, and I was tagged by the same person that tagged me the last time. So I did a video, it was a video get to know me video, and that was a few months ago, and now I was tagged again to do like a part 2. So if you want to see what the questions are and what I answered, let's jump into it. So I was tagged by JackieNaturals. If you're not familiar with her channel, I'll link her channel below. She's an awesome lady. Absolutely love Jackie. She is such a genuine person and so supportive of all of our like small channel community. So she's fantastic. So I really wanted to do this tag video because she had tagged me in it. So let's just get started. Some of these questions I had a hard time answering, so I don't know. It'll be like one of those things I have to think about as I'm starting to talk to you guys. So question 1 is, what is your? I just have it on my phone here. So what is your middle name? My middle name is Maria, and I'm not sure what that stems from, why I have that middle name. I honestly couldn't tell you, but yeah, that is my middle name. Question 2 is, share your favorite subject in high school. Well, that is a bit of a toughie because anybody that knows me, so if somebody really knows me that's watching this video, you know that high school was not I'm not academic, like in the least. I am not. So for a favorite subject, I would have to say, well, I did really enjoy, like all through high school, I did really enjoy more like artsy type of stuff. So I did like being in drama. I did like there was like cafeteria. So you did your time in like at the cafeteria, you learned how to cook. Even some of the cooking classes, I enjoyed that. So I was more that side. I am not at all a math person, a science person. Like I am the farthest from that you could possibly find. So that's just me being 100% honest with you. I was not like, I just was not. So that was kind of, those are my fortes, was kind of more of that type of stuff. Question 3 is, what is your favorite drink? Well, that kind of depends on what time of day it is. So if it's morning, I am more of a tea drinker. I find for me when I drink coffee just upsets my stomach. So that's why I've always stuck to tea, and I've done that for like years and years and years. I'm just a tea drinker. Now, if it's later on in the day, then there's the glass of wine. Yes, I have a glass of wine usually if we're, just chatting as we're making supper, that sort of thing, or I've just had a long day at work, or if the commute has been especially awful that day, then a glass of wine is rewarded. So question number 4 is, what is your favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment is, I love music. Music just kind of keeps me going. I've loved music since I was a little kid. And I come from a musical family. So music is just I always have music going constantly, even as I'm working, that sort of thing, always have music going. So my favorite song right now is the Lady Gaga, I think it's called Stupid Love. Love that. But I have a whole bunch of other ones that it was really hard to choose. This was one of those questions where it was really hard to choose. So I love it. There's a Post Malone song out right now. There's a Jonas Brothers song right now. So absolutely love all of those. But yeah, my all-time favorite right now is the Lady Gaga song. Love that one. Question 5 is, what would you or have you named your children? So I'm just to respect their privacy, because they are older, and I don't want, everybody in the world can see these videos and stuff. So I'm just going to try and keep their name. I'll keep their names private. So my 2 sons. Now, if we had a girl, because my husband chose our first son's name, and then I chose my second son. But if it was a girl, I was going to name her Chelsea. I love that name, Chelsea, for whatever reason at the time. Absolutely love that name. Question number 6 is, have you participated in any sports? Well, not really. I mean, I can't say that I'm not a big sports person. Like if I'm talking about when I was younger, yeah, I played, you take your swimming lessons. I took gymnastics. I took skating lessons. I did all of that sort of stuff, but to actually be like on a team sport, no, I never really did any of that, other than, being in high school and you're in PE class and you do all that sort of things. There was, a bunch of those sports that I did enjoy doing that we did. Like I loved playing field hockey. I loved playing baseball. So I did enjoy that sort of stuff, but I haven't really done any like sports that I'm not like a golfer or tennis player or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just not really a big sports person. I like watching sports. I love like watching hockey, or we are in Canada, so hockey is our number one thing. So love watching hockey and that sort of thing. But yeah, no, I'm not really big into the sports for myself. What is your favorite book? I don't really have a favorite. Like I know some people will just have like an absolute favorite book that they can read 1,000 times. I don't really have a favorite book. I have more of a favorite author. So I'm kind of going against the question here a little bit. But my favorite author his name is Harlan Coben, and I have every single book of his. He is fantastic. If you like more of he does more mystery, crime solving, but there's humor. How he writes it, he does it in a humorous way. Yeah, absolutely adore him. He is fantastic. There is a similar author that is a Canadian author, and his name is Linwood Barclay. Again, he reminds me a lot of Harlan Coben, how they write, very similar. But yeah, both those guys, absolutely love them as authors. But yeah, I can't say I actually have a favorite book, unfortunately. I just don't have like one that stands out for me. Even though I'm an avid book reader, just nothing stands out for me that it would be my absolute favorite. Question number 8 is, what is your favorite color? Well, when I was trying to think back to how much I use different colors and that sort of thing, I would say for me it would be more of like a peach color. And when I even think back to our wedding, we had more of like a peach theme. My husband wore like a peach like carnation in his lapel. I had peach roses, or like peach bouquet. All of our decorations and stuff for the wedding was more of peach. I don't know. I love that color. When I was trying to think about all the different colors, I was thinking, yeah, I think, you know what? I think peach kind of is my color. I mean, I like colors like blues and all that sort of stuff, but I would have to, yeah, definitely say that more of a peachy color is my favorite. Okay, so question number 9 is, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is a dolphin. Absolutely love dolphins, have loved dolphins my whole life. I think they are such an intelligent animal and so smart, and I don't think they're given enough credit for how smart they really are. But yeah, and it was actually just a bit of a dream come true. We went down to California. I think this was 2006. We went down and took the kids to like Disneyland and SeaWorld and all that sort of stuff. And when we were at SeaWorld, they have the dolphins that come up right in the pool area and you can touch them. And it was just such an amazing experience to actually touch a dolphin. Like they're so rubbery, and they just are like, they just appear to be so happy all the time. I know that they're not. I've watched nature shows where they, you can see that they turn on each other and that sort of thing. But for the most part, they do look like very happy creatures. So yeah, dolphins are my absolute favorite animal, bar down. Dogs take a close second. I love dogs. But yeah, dolphins are my absolute favorite. Question number 10 is, what is your favorite holiday? I would have to say my favorite holiday is probably Christmas, but that wasn't always the case. The job that I used to do, it was very exhausting. When you work in retail, especially at Christmas time, it can be really exhausting. In the shifts I was working, a lot of the times I would either be, because it's so busy, you're working either night shifts, or I'd be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning. An extremely, tiring job. And there was a lot of years where, I was just so exhausted by the time Christmas rolled around. I was pretty tired, and customer service and some people just not very friendly sometimes. So that kind of ruins your day. But yeah, I think over these last quite a number of years where I've gotten out of the actual retail experience, And Christmas is definitely has become one of my favorite holidays. So I love just all the decorating. Most importantly is just having my family together. And that is just so important because especially with my one son, he doesn't live at home because he goes to school back east. So it's just really nice having my whole family here together at Christmas time. So yeah, that is become one of my favorite holidays. Question number 11 is, on a scale from 1 to 10, rate your childhood. For me, I would say it was probably about a 5. I grew up in a single parent home. Yeah, it was just very different. It's just very different growing up, in that environment. As a bunch of you, I'm sure if you have, parents that went through divorces or separations, that sort of thing. And it's just difficult sometimes being, shared kind of. So yeah, it was when I see the experience of like my husband's side where he grew up, mom and dad were together, and his sisters, and watching that, it was just very different from what I grew up with. Yeah, I would say yeah, it was an okay childhood. It is what it is, and you make the most of it. Number 12, have you been out of the country? Well, being here in Canada, so for me, being out of the country would be going down to the States, which we have. We've gone down across the border many times. The last experience we had was when we would have gone down to Florida, would have been in 2012, I believe it was. We went down for spring break. It was the last time I knew as a family we'd be able to do like a family holiday. So we took the kids down to went and saw Disney World and just all the basically the main sites down there. We did that. So I haven't been like across like in Europe or like I haven't done any of that sort of thing. So yeah, the closest I've been is just kind of into the states, just going over the border into Washington and down. We've gone down the coastline all the way down to San Diego, sort of thing. So yeah, that's kind of is the extent of where I've been out of the country. What is so? Question number 13 is, what is your favorite store? Well, I have a couple of stores, and they do a couple of different things, I would say. So one of my favorite stores, I love going to Sephora, of course. Love being a makeup person and skincare and that sort of thing. It's one of my favorite stores to actually go to, and I love looking at all the different products and brands and actually getting to, not that we probably can anymore. I'm not even sure if we'll be able to do any testing and stuff like that because I think they've taken those off for the time being. So it will be interesting to see how they allow us to kind of do testers in the store. So that is one of my favorite stores. And then we have another store here in Canada called Reitman's. And I love that store because it is just really nice casual clothing. And it has, for me, I'm petite. So it's nice that they have a petite section. So people that are 5'4" and under, you can just try a pair of pants on and they fit you like a glove. It's amazing. So I love that they have like a petite section. Absolutely love it. So yeah, those are my favorite stores. Question 14 is, what is your favorite restaurant? Well, I don't know if I really have it was one of those questions where I don't really have a favorite restaurant. There's restaurants that we go to that I thoroughly enjoy. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite. I enjoy going to, there's a restaurant that my son works at, and he's a server there, so we enjoy going there. There's a little Italian restaurant here in our town that we enjoy going to. It has absolutely fantastic Italian food. Yeah, I don't really have like a favorite, I can really say. Nothing. I mean, I enjoy going to, there's a restaurant here that we call the Keg. I'm not sure, I think it's just Canadian, I'm not sure. But yeah, they serve basically steaks and that sort of thing. So we do enjoy going there, but yeah, can't really say I have like a favorite. And the last question 15 is, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Well, there's two trains of thought. There's bigger YouTubers that you watch and, kind of gave me the motivation to do this. Because you kind of get the feeling like, you watch people and you kind of go, well, if they can do it, why can't I? So that's kind of what kind of got me started to do this, and it was one of those, again, just watching some of the bigger ones. I've mentioned some of the bigger YouTubers on my channel before that I watch, and to be quite honest, I have not had a lot of time to even watch some of their channels. I really try and focus on some of my friends that are smaller channels here on YouTube, because we're all this small channel community, and we all try and support each other and help each other out. So if I'm talking about big YouTubers, some of the ones that I watch are like Kelly Strack, I love watching Kristen Dominique, Ali Glines. So yeah, those are some of my favorites that I really enjoy watching. And then for smaller YouTubers, there really is just so many. I can't even name all of them. My friends out there, you know who you are. I will always take the time to watch your video, and sometimes it may take me a while, to be quite honest. When you work full time and you're trying to support each other, and sometimes it may take me like a week or so to kind of get caught up on some of the videos. So I apologize, but I'll always try and get to your videos and watch them. But yeah, that's some of there is just so many to choose from, and I don't want anybody to feel left out. The people that that I love watching you guys, and I will always support you. And yeah, we just all have to stick together on this little small YouTube community that we have. And again, it's just been a lot of fun. The people that I've met, and I feel very, very fortunate for all of you out there that support me and support my friends. And yeah, it's just so awesome how we all kind of pull together and help each other out. So I hope you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun just kind of coming up with some ideas. And like I said, some of these questions really stumped me. I really had to think about it. And yeah, some of them they weren't easy questions to answer. So I just want to thank JackieNaturals for tagging me on it, and I'll include her link below so you can go and check her out. Please check her out. She's such an awesome person, and she'll absolutely, she's one of those ladies that she always gets back to you. She'll watch your video and she'll always get back to you. So she's just fantastic. So thank you, Jackie. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and become a little part of my world here on YouTube. And make sure to hit that notification bell, and that way you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you are watching this on Sunday night, which is my usual upload time, you'll notice that tomorrow I'm going to actually, which is on the Monday, I'm going to have a special video coming out. So just watch for that. It's going to be coming out in the early afternoon. So please make sure to watch that and check it out. It's going to be a fun video. And as always, I hope everybody has a great week and a great life. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.